Hello, everybody. Hello, everyone. Oh. I had a cat on my lap, and so I couldn't actually, go and put my robe away. Whoops. Also, I had this really great idea about where to put... about how to set up my stand to possibly work better, and it didn't work, and I'm bummed. That's fine. So I had to reposition it one more time, so my apologies. St. Jude says I'm center stage, yeah. St. Jude says donate. You can grow up tall, yeah. Listen, it was because of the way that I was going to have this stand, and then it didn't work out. Wah, wah, wah. The best laid plans, right? I need something. See, I wanted to try and hold the frame from the top because it always ends up drooping. And when so it would work, right? But it ends up kind of tilting like this. Which again, might not necessarily be so bad, but then it's like an awkward camera angle. You know? If you know, you know. So, yeah. So, yeah. I was all, ready to do that. Already was sitting on my lap. I, couldn't finish, completely what I was doing because she was sitting on my lap. And so... she got up, of course. Let me... Anyway. So, we're going to have, on this Mermaid stitch day, we're going to work on the coral and plants on top of the rock. You'll notice that the rock isn't fully finished. I know. The rock isn't fully finished because I realized I made a mistake. And I don't know if I want to frog it or not. So, for now, it just exists. And maybe I frog it, maybe I don't. I don't know. But yes, most importantly, we are raising money for St. Jude. We are trying to... the ultimate goal, honestly, is 2,500, but I don't know that that's going to happen. I know that it's kind of a hard time this time of year because the holidays. And I also just know, in general, that life has been, a lot. And the economy and the world is just a lot. So I understand that we might not get there. Any amount raised is wonderful, though. It's Schrodinger's frog. That's exactly it. As of right now, well, I guess as of right now, the mistake exists. But whether or not the mistake will continue to exist is the question. Alright, what do I want to put under, maybe a box? Maybe that tissue box. tissue box is perfect. Good call, Megan. All right. Hooray! Mia, thank you for streaking here, for being here for 3 straight streams. I appreciate it. I know you've been here for more than that, but 3 in a row. Okay. So we are going to work in this area today. I have my pattern. Do I have my color sheet? That's always my issue, is I always have the pattern, but never the color guide. So I always end up being like, wait, what color is that symbol? Also, I got a kit. So this part, the bottom part, the starfish down is the problem. Or not even just the whole starfish, just this part over here. But the top of the rock is correct. It's the bottom that is incorrect. Hi, Petrichor. I think it needs more glitter. I have a picture. I can show you what is wrong. Let me find it. Basically what happened is everything got shifted over and up 1. And so I have to figure out, okay. So this whole section, oops, wrong way to swipe. If you look, you see how there's 2 green marked off? Those 2 green should be down there. Do you see, like it should, this whole thing should shift down and over 1. So the blue, the part that's highlighted blue is correct. I realized my mistake, and so I did all the blue correct so I can stitch going up, and I'll figure out if I want to undo and redo this bit. A lot of it is just like the shading that's now wrong, and the starfish's arm is a little bit funky, but I could fix that. I just have to figure out if I want to change all the shading. I know! The babies. Sweet babies. Okay. I needed shade. Oh, so I could kind of fudge it a little bit and make it work. Again, I just kind of have to decide if I want to. Originally, my thought was to just frog it and redo it, but the longer that I'm living with it, the more that I'm like, no one's gonna know. I need to like figure out the shading a little bit, I feel like, because it might look a little bit wonky, but other than that, I think that I might be okay. It's really more, I just need to like figure out the shading aspect, which again is why I'm just like we're not going to touch the rock today. We're just going to go up. We're going to make the, all the coral that's growing out of the rock. I'm just going to look it up on my phone. The pattern. I tried to pull it up on my computer. I just need to know what color. I just need to know what the symbols for each color are. There we go. My color key. Yeah. I'm gonna see, I think, how it looks once everything else is added in, too. I feel like that might make me be like, yeah, look, it's no big deal. Like, just let it go. Alright. 3, 8, 1. Yeah. Yeah. I didn't know if we wanted more of like the holiday music on stream. I was thinking it's kind of a shame that there's not more like holiday songs out there, like for all the holidays, because there are so many holidays this time of year. So I feel like it's just been like a lot of Christmas music, which again isn't necessarily a bad thing. I just don't want to like annoy people with it. So I've tried raising my stand up in an effort to stop hunching as low. Um, my only issue is that I'll need, and that's why I have my pillow here. this I got this as like for when you sleep to like go under your back. Um, but these bits make it not so comfortable. It was supposed to be like cooling gel, and I don't really love it. So I've been using it as like my armrest pillow. Dang. Baseball trades are happening and they are wild right now. Oh my god. My dad just texted me. It's rare for my dad to text me, which is why I was like, what's going on? And I'm like, so free agents and stuff like that are making a lot of moves. So there were a number of Mets who were technically free agents. Relax my shoulders. Thanks for the reminder, Calliope. Yeah, I'm a little... So there were several Mets that were free agents at the end of the year. And all of them were like, no, I want to come back and play in New York. Like, I love New York, this and the other thing. And so you kind of had the feeling, at least from what they said, that they were going to want to talk and work with, like, the front office, you know, like work out a deal, work out a contract. Both of them left. One of them over what I consider in the base, like, one of them over next to nothing, like, in the baseball world. Like, if it was really about the team, he would have taken the other deal, because it was for the same amount of time, it was just slightly less money. And the other one, I haven't looked at the deal yet. That's what my dad just sent me. But the one that I was most upset about, and I am still heartbroken, like, when I got, for my birthday last year, my parents got me a jersey. I haven't gotten, like, a jersey of an active player on our team in decades. And it was really exciting, and I was really touched, and, you know, there were two players I would have wanted. And they got me one of them. Fair. The one that they didn't get, I'm like, oh, I'll just get it in the future. Because this player had a special contract where he could not be traded. He could not be traded unless he agreed to it. The team could not trade him unless he said, yes, this is fine. And we thought it was going to just be like a Met for life, because that was what he wanted. Never in a million years did I think this offseason he was going to go to another team. I'm heartbroken. I'm so messed up over it. Yeah, have to happy. Brandon Nimmo. Let's see. So far, Brandon Nimmo left. Oh, yeah. He was traded a couple of months... Like, he was traded weeks ago. Nimmo is with the Rangers now. I am crushed over that one because I love him. I love his mentality, his hustle, everything about him. I love how he plays the game. He plays it the right way. Like, he would get a walk, right? Okay, so if you get a walk, you don't have to run to first base. You're awarded the base. And he would always run. He just has hustle. Like, he had plantar fasciitis. He played through it. Like, he was just everything that you would want, like, a kid to look up to. And yeah, he's gone. And then Diaz was traded yesterday. Have to happy. I don't know who's closing for us anymore because it's not Edwin Diaz anymore. Or I guess he technically wasn't traded because he was a free agent, so he was signed. And Alonso just signed with the Orioles, not the Mets. Diaz's deal, the Mets offered him 3 years. 3 years, $66 million. Disgusting. Gross amount of money. The Dodgers offered Diaz 3 years, $69 million. Okay? That's a $3 million difference. Which obviously to all of us here in this chat would be life-changing, but to a ball player, that's nothing. If they truly wanted to stay with the team that they loved, that they wanted to be on, $3 million, zero. That's nothing to them. They would rather stay, especially since they were both for 3 years. Like, it's the same amount of time. It's not like he went somewhere else where they were going to sign him for a longer period of time, blah, blah. Same amount of time. $3 million. So obviously he didn't want it. He just wants a World Series ring because he'll get one with the Dodgers. Like, I'm so angry. I'm just... My dad. Just... all of these players were always talking about how great it was to play for the Mets and how much they love it and the family atmosphere and this and the other thing. I mean, not Alonso so much. Alonso, especially the last year, felt like he already had one foot out the door. I didn't want him to because I liked him and I thought he played first base well. But I also I felt like out of the ones that we have lost, Alonso was the only one that we were going to actually lose if we didn't, like... if someone else gave him a more attractive offer. I did not think we were, like, changing the whole team. I'm so angry. Hey, you know what? You know who doesn't have $69 million? St. Jude. We're fundraising for them right now. If you would like to make a donation to St. Jude, let me pin the, Hi, Mom! I'm so pissed. I'm so pissed. I'm so mad. Did you not see the text from Dad? Look at your phone right now. Mom's gonna come back in 2 minutes and be like, what the She's gonna be so angry too. Hi, Dad. I'm so mad. I'm so pissed off right now. Don't even get me. Oops, she said a bad word. She probably said it out loud, too. So I was just saying, Alonso to me had one foot out the door at the end of last year. Unless the Mets made him an offer he could not refuse, I did not think Pete Alonso was coming back. Just the vibes I got. Diaz, though, I definitely thought wanted to stay. And especially, like I said, for a chump change of $3 million, I don't know why he didn't stay. And Nimmo, I never thought he would leave. Nimmo, he had a contract that made it so that he never would leave. So the fact that he chose to, like, I'm not surprised by Alonso. I'm surprised by the others. Definitely surprised by the others. Calliope, thank you for the $20 donation to St. Jude. Oh my gosh, we're at $150 raised. We're $100 away from crowd-controlled SimStream. We need a new team. I don't even know who to root for. Hi, Mom. Or hi, James. Hi, Mom. Lindor can't leave. James, we're all talking about what I just sent you. Dad just sent it to me. I was telling chat how I wanted to get a Nimmo jersey this year since I got Lindor last year. All the Moat fan coming in. Yeah. I'm saying come to the Royals, but yeah. Another quiz and tests passed. 2 more quizzes and my final tomorrow. Jeez. Good job at passing. Calliope, I'm going to make you your star for the jar. It's half off now. I mean, is it though? I feel like they probably aren't selling them anymore and people are going to be like scalping them now, you know? Because people stink. Everyone keeps saying that David Stearns is a brilliant guy, and I see more and more Mets fans being like, is he though? Is he actually though? Because what is he doing right now? What is happening? Anyway, when we're not talking about the Mets, we are fundraising for St. Jude. Our goal right now is $500. We are at $150. So if you would like to donate, you can do so right there, actually. You can click that link. It'll bring you right to the Tiltify page where you can donate directly to St. Jude. Tiltify takes no cut of it. The money all goes to St. Jude. I see nothing out of any of this. So yeah. We're making Calliope's star for the jar. It's a pretty red star for St. Jude. I know. No more trumpets either. I don't know who's gonna close for us. I already told James, I think that I'm not doing a book this year. I don't think that I have it in me to do another one. Anyway, here is the St. Jude donation star into the jar. Thank you so much for donating $20 to the kids. It is so sparkly. Also, it's cold here, like really cold, but evidently not cold enough for snow, because we have like kind of sleety rain stuff happening, but it feels so cold out, and if it feels that cold, it should be snow. I'm sorry. I don't make the rules, but it should be. It's a mermaid cross stitch. Um, I'm so angry about baseball, Emily. I'm so mad. Oh, I'm so mad. I'm okay otherwise, though. I can't complain. How are you? You know what's funny? Dad, are you still there? I forgot to tell you this when we talked the other day. Here, this is the pattern I'm doing. Boop. Hello? There we go. Your car is wet? Oh. That's what I'm working on. Oh, at least we didn't sign Schwarber. I would have been pissed. I would have been done. I probably would have been like, I'm not watching this year. I know there was a lot of talk about, ooh, are the Mets gonna... I'm so glad. I did not want him anywhere near us. Eye roll. That would have been gross. I know we have Philly fans here, but he just seems like one of the worst people. How much more of the gnome diamond dot do you have, Mom? Does he? He just... Anytime that he talks about, like, other players, he always seems to talk badly about them. You know, like, it always seems like he's always dissing people. Like, he might be a good person. He might do good things for the community, but he just doesn't seem like a nice person. I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm a Mets fan and he's always talking bad about my team, but, like, I don't know. A third left? You should sign me. I'll improve the team. I'd sign you. It just feels like, I remember when they were like, the Mets were talking and they were saying, oh yeah, this is going to be a rebuilding year for the team. And then nothing super different happened. And now it's like, bam! Whiplash. A horsey? A horsey while I'm stitching under the water. Oh no! That's so scary. Wait. Have to Happy, thank you for the $5 donation. I couldn't see the number. The cat was like blocking it. What color gem would you like me to add to my face? Oh, I like how the balls like bounced. Thank you, thank you. All I could see was I'm like, all I could see were the zeros at the end, but not the 5 at the beginning. Horsey escaped? Really? Really? Alright. Kinda rude, but... You can see the emotes today. Good, I'm glad. Thanks everyone who's donated so far. I appreciate it. And thanks again, like I said, just for being here and hanging out. It helps just to be here. I gotta get my Tiltify sign-in code. I wish that you could tell to like remember your computer for a certain amount of time, because I have to sign in every time. And I have to get like a code. Every 24 hours I have to like re-sign in. And I'm like, come on now. Yeah, it's annoying. I mean, I get it, because I guess they don't want people to like... You're so sparkly, have to happy. Do you have a color that you would like for me to add to my face? If not, I shall just... I guess I'll pick a pink one that's kind of like your name color. Apparently not blue or orange. Yeah, heck the Mets. Boo. Like, listen, I love my team, but they're breaking my heart right now, okay? I love them. but you gotta stop hurting me like this. I shall do pink. Boop. Yeah, who did they let go of? I'm still upset about Brandon Nimmo going. That's the one that I'm... Nimmo and Diaz, I like them both. Ugh. This is baloney. Sports isn't nice. Okay? It's not fair. They shouldn't be allowed to break your hearts like this. The fans should get a say in who stays and who goes. Because we absolutely made some trades and moved some players that I'm fine with. I was okay. Like, yeah, that player can absolutely go. Jonah Heim, catcher, he was hurt a lot, and... Hello! It's still hard when, like, a player that you really like leaves. Oh my god, I dropped the thread again. That's what I get for trying to stretch it out just a little bit longer. Also, I got marker on my finger. I was wrapping Christmas gifts. And got black ink. Kepler left the Twins. Losing all the World Series, guys. Yeah. Morning, Emily. After happy. I really haven't been paying attention at all this off season. It doesn't seem like it. Like people are saying, I wonder if like there was something else going on behind the scenes, because the Mets sure fell apart in the second half of the year. Like they did real bad. And you just have to wonder if there was issues in the clubhouse, if people were unhappy, like I don't know. It's just weird. We're not happy with like the main, like the way things are being done. I don't know, something. Just, baseball loves to break your heart. It really does. Guess they're not doing anything. Like, the team's gonna look so different. What the heck? November was mostly just stuff for people I didn't care about. Yeah, not every team is doing stuff all the time. I don't even know like when um all this stuff technically started, because obviously postseason goes into October, so who knows. On to my second favorite podcast, which was a shocker. Did it? What podcast? If you want to share. If not, that's fine too. 2 weeks till Christmas. I'm still doing so much to get ready. Laura talks about folklore. There was an episode about, oh, superstitious baseball. Yeah, there are a lot of superstitions. Players, managers, ballparks, all kinds of things. That sounds like an interesting podcast. Have to decorate our tree, make mince pies. Ooh. You've gotten one gift, Emily! Oh my gosh. I shop year round. Like, I start shopping as soon as Christmas is over for next year. I learned that from my mom. I keep everything in like a bin. I also just can't afford to buy everything all at once. Yeah. All my gifts, half of them are wrapped. Yeah, that's what I'm working on right now, is wrapping stuff. Oh, gotcha. 7 days of work left for the year? Heck yeah. Had the money to buy extra gifts for friends and stuff? Yeah. Absolutely understood. Heck, even just like sending Christmas cards is getting more and more expensive, between the cost of just like postage and then the cost of just everything. It's hard. You know what I should have done, and I didn't when I was out the other day? I should have gotten more white lights. I didn't end up putting the candles in the windows this year. It was just a lot of work for me to have to take the box out and then like crawl around and plug everything in and whatever. But I should have gotten some more white lights to like string around the windows at the very least. Because I love all the lights. I just have to like be cognizant of how much I'm doing. What size Ada is this? I think it's 32 count, but I'm stitching over 2. I could double check if you want. Yep. Because it's technically like I'm stitching 16 count by stitching over 2. Oh, wow. That is a weird couple of months, huh? One, two, three, four, five, six. Not to brag, but it's snowing again today. Ugh. It's cold here, but evidently not cold enough to snow, and that's honestly really rude of it. I'm kind of over it. It's snowing here too. You're almost ready to share some? Yeah. Yeah. It's especially because it's like gray and dreary and just give me the snow if you're gonna look like this and feel like this. I don't know why I just thought of this. This is just, I guess, how my brain works sometimes. The other day when I was wrapping gifts, I noticed out the window on the bird feeder we had a woodpecker. He was just there eating bird seed. And it was really cool. And it's really funny because obviously the bird feeder isn't meant for that size bird. And so he's like hanging off of it all goofy. When you left in the morning for class, it was in the mid 40s. Ugh, no, that's too much of a difference. It's been 11. Jealous of snow peeps. Wish I had snow. Yeah. Here, you guys want to see the woodpecker? Look at him. I gotta, like, I have other seed and nuts out right now. But those go quickly because the squirrels can reach it too. Because, like, I have a thing. Oh, can you? I took a video. Yeah. So I have, like, right there is, like, a thing that's lower where the woodpecker could sit and eat comfortably instead of, like, hanging. But as you could see, the squirrels decimated it. Because they can reach it too. Oops. Nope. But yeah, he was just... Look at him! I thought it was so cool! Excuse me, you have been quiet and lying down. You can continue to do so. Thank you for coming to my talk. Patch, no. Do birds have abs? I don't know, man, but that woodpecker would. His abs will be great, yeah. Peck at the metal on our roof? Oh, gosh. That must have been loud. Oh, no, that's in the right spot. Okay. I panicked for a minute. I thought that I did something wrong again, and I was just about to throw the whole cross stitch away. I mean, I don't know that they hang quite, like, upside down like that. But I don't know. I ran out of thread with 3 top stitches and 2 full stitches left. That's, you know, honestly rude. I hate that. Hey chat, do you think that we can get to 160 by the first ad break? We have a couple minutes. We're $5 away. That's 1 more gem added to my face. Or 5 single donations. Oh yeah, here. Emily. There are his feet. And there is his head. And there is his body under the bird feeder. So, I don't know if that's supernatural. But... A cheeky dollar chain really would. Plus, you get to see your name as a ball bouncing on the screen. Who doesn't love that? Alright. That plant is done. I also started from the top because I knew all of this counting was correct. Um, and it does line up correctly with the rock. Like, so, yeah. Reddit says birds have abs. Thank God for Reddit. Let me tell you. I learned something new. I'm doing zero extra research. That's fair. Oh, no, no worries, Mia. Have a good night. Thanks for stopping in. I hate when you have to go to sleep because you have to be up, but you don't want to go to sleep. I understand. You know, I was just thinking, I don't know that Hank has ever cross-stitched. I don't think I want him to. But I just had that thought. That is this color. Chat, what if we make Hank cross-stitch? What if we don't? Sound like a challenge? Maybe. Maybe. I mean, that would bring us closer to 200. So, yeah. If that's what it takes to make it happen. Who's Hank? Hank is my hand shark. Great content for a future raid video. This is Hank. He came to me from St. Jude. And he does all sorts of crafts. That's why his mouth is all tore up. His poor teeth. He has crocheted. He made miniatures on Monday. He has definitely crocheted quite a bit. I don't know if he's cross-stitched, though. So yeah, for $30, I have to wear him for 10 minutes. It's fine. Yeah, cross-stitched. Yeah. I am using the right color, right? Yeah. Nope. Yes. Alright, ads are about to play. So we're going to take a quick break. Get a snack, get a drink, use the bathroom, take your meds, move your laundry. Is your laundry sitting in the wash or the dryer? Mine is not. And then we will come back and we will keep working on this coral. It's also, during ads, a really great time to donate to St. Jude. You can go ahead and do that during the stretch break, and when we get back, we'll catch up on any donations. All right, we'll play some words on stream. I'll see you in a few minutes. I love it. James, you just said so much. Wow. Scroll up. Look at everything you were just saying. Super weird. Thank you all for sitting through ads. I appreciate you. I went in because Patch was crying, and so I gave him some smoochies and some kisses, and I noticed that my stream wasn't playing on the computer because sometimes you have to, like, refresh it because it's goofy. So I went in and I refreshed it, and then I realized that I knew the word, and so I started typing it, and then I realized, wait, I'm gonna be James. Then I realized, hold on, I'm not going to be Megan on this computer. Wait, what? How? I was in your office. So, congrats, you got a word on Words on Stream. And, I'm a boy now. My Sergeant Moat was saying they are James now. It was me! Anonymous! You know, I would say thank you for the $30 donation to St. Jude, but I know, Anonymous, I know why you did it. So you know what? I don't thank you. No, just kidding. Thank you so much. We will get Hank up here in 1 second. I dropped my threads. Hang on. Ooh. Well, I mean, some of that was me and some of it was James. But all right. I have to thread the needle for Hank. So all right, buddy. How do I normally, hold on. How do I normally stitch? Right hand under. So I guess left hand, Hank should be on my left hand, which will make it even better because I'm not a lefty. But if he's on my right hand, you won't see him. He'll just be under my desk. So we shall bring him on. Sky ships in D&D. I don't know what they look like. That bothered me. So you know what I did? I researched it to find the answer. And while I have the answer, I'm still not satisfied. Those are the wibbly wobbly historical implications. That's fair. Alright. Is this what you want, chat? Is this... Donna, 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 Donna. Is it just because, it's Mermaid? It's underwater, Hank feels at home? Is that why we're... Oh my god, this is gonna suck. Ah! Hank, you can be in charge of pulling when I bring it up, okay? Yeah, you can't turn it around in your mouth. Like... You can... You can do that bit, and then I have to turn it for him. Oh, God. Hold on. Wait, let me make this a little higher so that you guys don't care so much about the stitching right now as you do about Hank. Thank you for the hydrate reminder, Tigress. Okay. Oh. Here you go, buddy. Okay. Perfect. You ready? You gonna grab it? We have given Hank a weapon. What have we done? We didn't... No, we weren't gonna make any progress today. No. I got one plant done. That's enough. Chat said, no more progress. Just sharks. I just love it. We made different progress. Yeah, we've made progress to our... Oh, God, sorry, Hank. I almost did it for you. We've made progress towards our donation goals. Yes. No. There's so much transferring from one hand to another. Hank, you're really good at this, and I'm proud of you for not stabbing things with the needle. Yeah, you're doing really good about that. That's not a joke, right? No. No. We make jokes about a lot of things, but we don't... We gotta be careful with the sharp stuff, yeah. This is gonna be the face that, like, this is your sleep paralysis demon. Okay. Yeah. I do not be needing to be getting stabbed by cross-stitch supplies today. Hank deserves a treat for being so good. Hank says he wants the rabbit from Monday. Yeah. The rabbit miniverse. You can't eat it. It wouldn't even be that filling for you. It wouldn't. Oh, you know what, Hank? Hold on. Let me put that down for a sec. Here. Do you want a nerd? Wow, was that good? Perfect. Hank says thanks for the nerds. Don't mind. It's fine. It's fine. Can't just feed. Yeah, I can. I'll get a volunteer. Hank, your red mouth came off a little bit. Shella does make great emotes. I agree. Also, thank you for that clip. Hank's very proud. He's doing a very good job. You're glad you don't have to count, aren't you? Yeah, counting this bit is the hard part. He's so cute. Iggly buff. Hank, you want to push the button? Yeah, okay. Nice, good job. You pushed it twice. It's okay. It's okay. You're doing the best you can, I know. Let's all threaten Pokemon. He really wants Igglybuff. Yeah, he thinks it looks like a marshmallow. Right? Yeah. You bet it tastes like candy? Okay. I have gotten, or I should say, Hank has gotten 1, 2, 3, 4. This is his 5th stitch. Go, Hank! Hang on, careful. It's not in your mouth very good, is it there, buddy? Yeah, you gotta have a little bit of, there you go. Gotta have a decent enough grip to push it through the fabric. Yeah. Hank, I must say this is the best that I think you've ever looked. Thank you for clipping that too. Is that a pillow? What do you mean? This is just fabric. It'll go in a frame when it's done. I know some people turn like things like this into pillows. I wouldn't though. I feel like it would get worn out. Sorry, Hank, I'm just counting real quick. And you spend so much time working on it that, like, I feel as though needlepoint that's done with yarn would work better as a pillow than cross stitch would. But I think that's just because, like, yarn is thicker. I have to keep turning it around because he doesn't have the dexterity to, like, turn it in his mouth. He can't tie cherry stems in a knot. Yeah. It's okay. Alright, buddy. Last stitch. Great job. Nailed it. You did. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8! Great job! Did you have fun? Okay. Will you come back later? Okay. Good job, Hank. Look at how good his little pink stitches are. His mouth also flaked off again. Poor thing. I can't even, like, here I am, a crafter. I can't even really fix him. I can't get paint and fix him. By the way, y'all, some of these coral are gonna have interesting shapes. I don't know that it would stick, silly, because he's rubber. I don't know if they make something, like, if you look at what... I don't know. I guess I could try. I have no idea how to make it, like, adhere. That's my only thing. I could probably look it up. I could probably Google. There might be a way to do it. Also, these squiggly coral, are you guys gonna be okay if I end up stitching these on stream? Are you gonna... We will not be okay. Alright. Understood. I don't know that we're actually gonna get there today. I should say I doubt we will get there today. I'll be okay. Will I also make comments? Yes. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what they use, Allison, but yeah. I will not be okay and I will make comments. Alright. Alright. We have a few more coral to get through before we end up there, so... Oh. It's just these pink tubey ones over here. Yeah. They are so pink and tubey. Yep. It didn't hit me for a moment and then I went, oh. Oh. Yeah. Hi, Wish. Wish, how are you holding up with all the Mets news? That's pretty coral, yeah. Lurk for a work meeting? Thank you for the work, Lurk, Elf. I appreciate it. I hope that your meeting goes smoothly. What news? Oh. Have you not been paying attention to the off-season? So far, Nimmo elected to be traded, even though he had a no-trade clause in effect. He elected to go. Yesterday, Diaz was traded, or Diaz was a free agent. Yesterday, Diaz was signed, but not by the Mets. Today, Alonso was signed, also not by the Mets. I honestly felt like he had a foot out the door after this season. He did not seem to want to be a part of it anymore. He changed his profile picture pretty quickly on social media to like his college one. Like he felt like he was over. Diaz, I thought for sure was going to come back, especially when he was offered the same amount of time by both teams and the difference was only $3 million. But nope, he chased a World Series ring instead. He's with the Dodgers now. I think so too, Emily. I don't know what, but the way that we played the second half of the year, yeah, I don't know. Patch, lie down. You're listening to me now through the stream. Stop being a whiny brat. Hey, we're fundraising for St. Jude. If you would like to donate to St. Jude, the message is pinned at the top of chat, or you can type !donate and click on that link. Every dollar helps. We're at 185. I forgot we had that $30 donation. How could I have forgotten about Hank? How could I have forgotten about that? So we're really close to hitting 200. If we make it to 250, we're going to do a crowd control sim stream. Again, with all the money raised from the crowd control going to St. Jude. So yeah, I wish it's been a very chaotic day. Or chaotic couple of days, I guess, for the Mets. Goodness gracious. Also, Sharon, I saw your question about Hank and the pink tubey coral. I don't know what he'll think. Maybe they need to change manager. Something isn't Yeah, something isn't right if everyone's running. No, I agree. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the front office. I don't know if it's... I don't know. Very genuinely. And people keep on being like, oh, this is their plan. They're building a great team. I'm like, what are you building? Right now, everyone's leaving. What are you talking about? We have no closer. We don't have a first baseman. One of the people that I thought was going to be captain on the team is gone. Like... All right. I love Fido. This Pokemon is so cute. He's a little loaf of bread. My this Pokemon. Holy cow. That was so much. Tiltify is being difficult? Oh no. Tiltify, please let people donate if they want to St. Jude. Pretty please. Wow. After all of that. Oh, you know, honestly, that's a great amount of money to have. It's fine. It's fine. Anywho. Patch, stop. Oh, I'm not doing well, chat. He was so good the other day, and I complimented him, and that's the problem. I thought that we had turned a corner. I thought some combination of what I had done worked, and evidently it did not. Our shorts are capris. Oh. Two little plants done on this coral. Or on this rock, I should say. Heck yeah. I keep dropping that thread. So tomorrow, chat, oh, Wish! Thank you so much for the $15 donation. I appreciate that. Wait. That's $200 raised for St. Jude? Thank you all so much. That's amazing. Oh my goodness. Wish, you get to pick a temporary tattoo. I get to do these again. It's very exciting. So here, I'll put some out. And you can tell me if there's any you would like for me to put on. Somewhere I also had colorful ones, but I don't know where they ended up. So we just have the black and white ones for right now. They weren't with all my other fundraising stuff. I also... A black rose? Okay. I also have those roses if you like. Make sure you don't get a cat hair under it. Speak of the devil. Guess who just came out of her bed? Okay, she's not coming over here. These ones lost their plastic cover. I don't know where that went. Do you have a preference? Would you like it to be this rose or one of these ones over here? Left or right? And thank you so much. Oh yeah, look, this one slid under the paper too. A black rose, you got it. Oh, God. Oh. I love Lynx. Combination of all the cats and your love for miniatures. Look it! It's a little cat house and scratching board. That's so cute. Catisserie Palace. Stop. I love it. Pippin would fit one paw in. Alright, we're gonna... Oh, that spray's really good. Hi! You heard that you needed to bring cat hair into this equation? I have a spray bottle this year. Instead of having, like, just a thing of water sitting on my desk. I wanted to have planters on the side for catnip. Oh my gosh. Little catnip plants. That would be so cute. Spray bottle is smart, yeah. Sloop. Dun 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 dun. Beautiful. Thank you again for the donation to St. Jude. I'm excited that I can do temporary tattoos and things like that again. I think that's so much fun. I could be all inked up, chat. Ink. St. Jude needs a Christmas present. It is. It absolutely is. Ooh, I wonder... Oh, it's still not working. I wonder why. Oh, wait. Lifetime fundraise for St. Jude is $6,353.38. James, don't go to a tattoo shop on base to get a tattoo from a tattoo artist that you don't know. Please, are you in basic? Are you an 18-year-old in basic right now? Going to come home with bad decisions on your body? I'd be embarrassed for you. I swear to God, that's like all people do on military bases. Because they're like bored. Go to the gym. Go to the gym. Play games on the laptop that you stole back. I mean, James isn't in basic, so he's not doing that kind of training. But... Isn't that where you got your tattoo? Like your first one? Wasn't it in basic? Like every other goober? Knit me a gift for Christmas, yeah. He's not listening anymore, chat. He's booking his appointment. I guess it depends on how you want to learn. There's lots of YouTube videos out there. I made a couple of intro to knitting videos. I'm sure that there are books and all kinds of things. I learned to knit from another person, so I don't necessarily know. I did not use the internet as my source. Not that I was gonna. Hey, silly Jigglypuff. I know you already have one, but I think you should have an army of them. Didn't really help for anything but the knit stitch, yeah. All that I'm saying is you can love something and not get it permanently put on your body. I'm just saying. I mean, clearly, because he doesn't have a tattoo with my name of anything like that, so... James wants to get a curling tattoo. I think it's silly. Like, we know you love curling. You really need to, like, come on. He must not love you, obviously. Please don't tattoo my name no. I really don't need you to put my name anywhere near your curling tattoo. Please don't get a curling tattoo. Please don't get a curling tattoo. Please, I'm autistic. I have enough trouble with changes, and you want to do this? Look at this, James. Perfect. Perfect. What? I have tattoos. James has tattoos. I just don't think everything needs to be put on. Listen. There are cool things out there. And there are things that, yeah, you want permanently on you. Do I think you need a curling rock going down the ice on your forearm? No. Nope. No. I made you a water bottle. You don't even use that. I think... You're welcome. Am I wrong? She came down in a bubble, Doug. It is stream inappropriate. It is absolutely stream inappropriate. I did see. I got a Jigglypuff too. Like, I for sure thought you were going to get a tattoo in memorial of Coco. Something. Not curling, James. I can't handle change. I won't like it. Do you remember when you came home with glasses and I cried? Do you remember? You said I need glasses. It was before our wedding, so I was already a little on edge. And he was like, yeah, I'm getting glasses. And I freaking broke down crying because he was going to look different. You can't just tattoo something on your body. I will not be well. I will not be well. Mm-hmm. And then I cried. Making you sweet bean. Listen, my parents never had me tested for autism, and I think that they really missed the ball on that one. Because I'm pretty sure all of the signs are there. And they're very loud, and I don't know how they were missed. I don't want to draw it. I do not want to draw something. No. 1 dot per year. Hang on, wait. You know what? Wait. I'll design it. Hold on. No, you're not getting it. Stop. Stop. There you go. Done. Done. Right there. That's all. You're not allowed to get it any bigger than that. That's it. You can get it tattooed like a third nipple, okay? Nope, yep, that's it. Yeah, absolutely, you can get that. This size. This size, James. Nope. Nope, that's it. That's it. I thought she was just an awkward child with no friends. Oh my god. That's so harsh. Listen, I don't blame my parents or my doctors growing up because autism in girls was not really something that was talked about or studied. And autism in boys, it's vastly different. It presents very differently. Very differently. I don't blame anyone. Can I time him out for stressing out the streamer? He'll just start texting me. But then he'll have to look at my unhinged comment, so yeah, that's fine. Up and down, James. Anyway, how about we donate to St. Jude? How about we get to 250? If we make it to 250, tomorrow will be crowd control Sims. Thank you. It actually, I know that you think that it's funny, but it's actually really distressing to me. Because it changes you. And I don't like that. Did not notice that other kids had friends and socialized outside of school or played a game that required others to play. I could play it until I was like 11 or 10 or 11. Was I truly just shy or neurodivergent in some way? Yeah. Again, it wasn't all, like, talked about, Bipple? 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 That's the greatest. I love it so much. That's the greatest word ever. I'm so happy right now. That's amazing. Literally, I actually had a tear escape. Oh my god. Bipple. Yeah, it's like Beb. It's just... I'm at the office trying to laugh as quietly as possible, but it's difficult. Oh, oh my god. Bipple. You do it, Emily. I'd love that. Not noticing was kind of a positive because I didn't actually feel left out. Yeah. It's like, oh, I'm not needed for this game. Cool. I'm gonna look for pretty rocks. It'll just say Bipple in cursive. Like, really elaborate script? Yeah. A Beb tattoo. Wait, Beb could be the dot over the I in Bipple. A Bipple tattoo can be whatever anyone wants it to be. I guess, like, my thing with tattoos, right, is, like, it's permanent. It's gonna be there for forever. And I think of, like, you know, there were... At one point in time, James mentioned getting his dog tags tattooed to himself, getting fire station stuff, like, for his firehouse. He's no longer a volunteer fireman. He doesn't... Like, it just... To me, it's... Like, fads or things, like, interests change, and I just... Like, certain things don't. Certain things don't, and that's where I get it. But... Patch, shut up. Oh my god, nothing I do is stopping him. Nothing I do is helping. Patch is stressed about the curling tattoo too. Yeah. Ads are gonna play here, so we'll take a quick stretch break. Get your snacks, your drinks, use the bathroom, take your meds, move your laundry, stand up and take a stretch break, text your wife. Oh, wait, sorry. Knocks Doc's design. Aww. I'm sure Doc would have not minded if you got Glooby. But yeah, we'll take a quick stretch. We'll come back. We'll keep working on this coral. It's looking good. We're, which wife am I supposed to text? Whichever one. What's the pattern I'm stitching? Hang on. I will paste a link in chat. Here you go. Oh, absolutely. No, and I get that. I'm not trying to question anyone's tattoo choices. I just... Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to suggest that anyone's gonna regret their tattoos. I just... It's a big thing for, like, I don't know. It's permanent. That's a big deal for me. It's never going away. I'll be right back. Okay, James. Hey, James. Hey. Hey, James. Psst. Psst. Are you there? I had to think during that stretch break. Okay. You know why on the arm, like it's you know, are you Spider-Man? Are you gonna go pew pew and curling stones are gonna shoot out your arm? Cause what? This is all I'm thinking about during stretch break are these stupid tattoo ideas. Anyway, sorry. Thank you all for sitting through ads. I appreciate it. Hi, Smoothie. It would be a weapon. I mean, true. It would. I say get a broom so people just think you're really into housework. Sweep. Sweep. Streaking. Oh my god. There's a streaker in my chat. Smoothie, thank you for the 10 stream watch streak. Wild. I appreciate that so much. Cover your eyes! Hi, Curious. Oh, hello. What? What broke? My bit jar? Oh. Well, we can just turn Snailbert off for a little while. He's not working. That's okay. We're focusing on St. Jude anyway. I've been here since the start. No worries. He needs a nap. He's resting. Yeah. I mean, Snailbert's okay. It's just that his jar is not. Perfect. Yeah, James, what if I made you... I would make that for you to, like, put on... I'd, like, stitch it on, like, a jacket for you to wear. I'd paint it on a banner to hang in your office. His jar left for a clean... Yeah, the jar's in the dishwasher. It needed a good deep clean. Knit it into a scarf, yeah. But what... See, my brain, again, I realize in situations like this that it works very differently than other people's. Because my brain is like, well, what is that you're trying to, like, tell other people or yourself with your tattoo? For me, my tattoo is a reminder that I didn't give up. That I kept going. And that, like, you know, it, like, don't give up kind of thing. And I know that not everyone's are meaningful. Some people just, yeah, that he likes curling. But in my mind, if I'm going to get something on me permanently, it's got to be more than just, I like curling. You know? Heck, like even the couple tattoo that he wants, I hesitate to get like fandom stuff too, because I'm always afraid of another JK situation. You know? Like we talked about getting Avatar The Last Airbender matching tattoos. We've talked about Steven Universe tattoos, and I'm always afraid, what if something comes out and all of a sudden that show is no longer special or meaningful? Like, we can just both love the thing. We don't have to permanently, I don't know. That's just me. And I have no, you know, I'm not knocking anyone who just is like, I just like turtles, and they got like a turtle, you know, like there's nothing wrong with that, you know, absolutely not. In my brain though, and because my husband is like, you know, basically a part of me in a way, you know, I don't know, like, it just, yeah. Some people look at me like a scrapbook. You might not like curling in 5 years, but I'll remember a time when you did. Yeah. The memorial ones. Yeah. But you're gonna be that curling fan? Do you, like, it just... Get a couple Megan design tattoo. You can always get it covered or lasered off. Oof, yeah. Tolkien has 0 chance of doing something wrong now. There's a combo of things representing all his family and best friends that have changed his life. Yeah. I've seen, like, really cool ones that people will do of, like, say, flowers or something that, like, each flower represents, like, the birthstone or, like, the birth flower of, like, someone they love. So I think, like, that's interesting. But you have a dove? I love that. That's a lifetime of being a fan, yeah. Those flower ones, those are cool, yeah. Would be animals tied to each person. Oh, that's fun. I have a dog. Just a generic dog, not any specific dog. Just a dog. That's so sweet, though. I've thought about getting, like, paw prints before. But I have a lot of pets, and I feel like if I just got, like, one of them, that would make me, like, then feel guilty that I not have the others. See, I was honestly shocked, James, that you didn't say that you wanted to do that after she passed, but it's been like 6 years, so I figured that, you know, just a generic paw print, yeah. And it's bad because there's a part of me that would be like, I would get Maple's, because Maple's the one that started it all. But then I'm like, but Patch was my first, like, dog I ever picked out. And then, like, and then you just start going back. And then you're like, but what about Cooper and Coda and this? And then you're like, you start just getting too, it starts to become like, oh, getting them walking around your wrist is a cute idea, though. The animals are not going to examine your tattoo and say, hey, that's not mine. But I would know. I would feel guilty. You'd get it on your thigh? Can I ask why your thigh? Oh my god, James, I just had the most unhinged thought. about that time in the apartment. Like getting a tattoo, because growing up in our church culture was very anti-tattoo. Yeah. Now they're not as much. Mm-hmm. We do not speak of that time. His mom got one. Oh, really? It's pretty shocking. He's been lightly considering it. Yeah. I don't want to get paw prints of my pets because I have more than one. But yeah. I'm doing the thing where they can step on ink. Yes. My thigh, because she would paw you for steak. Ah, I see. Oh, God. It's an unhinged day. Listen, all that I'll say is she was playing with a toy and she was trying to get James to play with her. And she brought the toy over to him. We were eating. We were at, like, the dinner table. She brought the toy over to him and dropped it on his lap. And he ignored her. And she went to pick it up. Uh-oh. Mm-hmm. And exactly what you think happened. There was a little bit of things kind of getting pinched and I felt so bad for him. I felt so bad for her because, like, she jumped when he made the sound he made. And because she was always such a good and gentle dog, and, like, there was no way that she would ever do anything on purpose, and she was like, I was just trying to, and you just kind of like, oh my God. Make sure you're representing your body and promise. Yeah. Respecting, yeah. Falsetto. Just a little pinch. Just. Yeah. I didn't think it's been, like, official. I feel like it's probably also more like maybe almost like individually church based. I hate to say it like that, but like not every congregation is super welcoming of every type of person, if that makes sense. So I feel like, yeah. James, talk to him again, please. Patch, James isn't going to come home until you start being good. It's a mean threat, Mommy. If it works... It's just like when you were told by, like, you know, wait until your father gets home. I'm not mad, I'm disappointed. Oh. Oh, it did come down again, didn't it? St. Jude, what are you doing there, buddy? What are you doing, help, why? What you doing? Yeah, it says we haven't been focusing enough on, oops, on St. Jude, and we gotta get back to that. We're $50 away from doing our crowd control sim stream. My dad knowing when he got home on the rare occasion that was said. Not because of his reaction, because I was ashamed of something I did. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it wasn't like I was gonna get, like, hit or something, but I just didn't want to, like... Yeah, I totally understand what you mean. Oh, no worries, Wish. Have a good night. Thanks for stopping in. It was good to see you. And thank you again for the donation to St. Jude. It's just like you knew that you messed up and now like another person was gonna be angry with you. And you just didn't want to have to like... I don't know. If we don't make it to $250 raised for St. Jude, do we want a villager hunt tomorrow? Or are you guys like, please, dear God, no, I won't come if you do? The forever Thanksgiving. Getting a massage, nice. You're good with villager hunting? You want a villager hunt? Okay. I'm so close to bingo. Hello. Patch! Let them eat dinner. When you find your villager, they must be so hungry. My poor villagers have been in forever Thanksgiving. They've been... It's Groundhog Day. They're like, finally, a new day. Oh my god, it's Thanksgiving again. No! Could be worse days to repeat. Good food, day off work. True. You'd be full every day. You get sick of your favorite desserts. Yeah, but you know, Animal Crossing Thanksgiving looks like it would be nice at least, you know? Your villagers wake up, walk out to see the turkey guy in the plaza again. No! No! Why is this happening again? These villagers have been waiting to actually eat and celebrate for days and days and days now. No food has actually been prepared. They're all just parading around the town square being like, yeah, today's gonna be the day. We're finally gonna do it. And then they just hear the airplane coming in and taking off over and over and over again. And they're just standing in the square like, she's not gonna help us cook, is she? This is it, isn't it? Yes, we can celebrate with them once we find someone. I agree. I think that would be nice. Like, say that an hour into stream, like, we find someone. Instead of switching games, we can just, like, do the Thanksgiving Day event. Yeah, I won't just skip to the next day. Like being on a deserted island, a plane just keeps passing by and you're just like, hello, I'm hungry. At least all the islands have fruit on them. Fruit and fish and a fire. The poor villagers need to be fed. Finally made it home. Good. We're about to finish our third coral piece for the day. Open the island for friends so you can come bring... Oh my god, that'd be so cute. Everyone could come over. Just like the old days. Friendsgiving Animal Crossing New Horizon edition in December. Hopefully. Hopefully. Watch, we end up having, like, Thanksgiving in freaking January. Because it just takes us that long. I'll dress like an orange for you. Can you switch your A button no longer works? Oh no! See, that's always been something that like makes me nervous about getting a Switch Lite. There we go. Because like if any of the Joy-Cons or anything break. No, I thought that we were going to do. Okay. We could do that. We had talked about that, but then I thought we also had talked about doing like pizza because you wanted good pizza and oh, we deep fry our turkey every year that we do Thanksgiving. This would be like our 4th or 5th year now. But I thought we were gonna do like a meal kit. I don't know. James, you're really something else when we make all these plans and you're tired and you don't remember anything. Soft the shells on your Joy-Cons, not so bad. On the Switch Lite or just on the regular one? Yeah, we literally, the first year that we moved into the house, we got like the special kind that has like the drain in the bottom so that like you can like drain it safely afterwards, and it's very fancy. The worst part is just the cost of the oil. How is my mouse almost dead again? I just charged it. What? I just charged that. That's so weird. I wonder if the battery's starting to go on it. Harder on the lights because you have to take the entire thing apart. True. Meal kit for 1 week, pizza for a night or 2. We can figure out what else. So. Okay. Regular Joy-Cons. Some extra thermal paste for a Switch Lite. You have to move the motherboard. Oh. Gotcha. The outside burner for what? I'm so lost right now, chat. I'm sorry. I know we have the thing to deep fry the turkey. The cost that I'm talking about is the oil. The oil is really expensive. Yeah. You need so much of it, and then it's only good. I mean, granted, if you have multiple turkeys, you could deep fry multiple turkeys in the same oil, but like you can only use it one time. Like you can't keep it and use it for something else. Like you use it and then you have to throw it away. And it's just a lot of money. What's this color? Have a safe drive home, silly. Yeah, we can figure out what we're gonna do when you're home. I figure the first week we'll do all the stuff that we want, and then we can pick the meals for the second week from the meal kits. Like, we can look at them together like we normally do. Good night, Jarn. Thanks for being here. I have no idea what these bets are doing at this point. Who's the player that's traded? Today. So yesterday, Edwin Diaz got traded. Well, technically they were free agents, so they weren't traded. They were just signed by a different team. So yesterday, Edwin Diaz was signed by someone else, by the Dodgers. Good luck having anyone win against them. And then Pete Alonso today was signed by the Orioles. Orioles? Orioles. Good. Yell at the dog first. Or make him stop. And then go back to studies. Oh, you know what? Because you can talk through the security cameras that we have. So James has talked to him a few times. It hasn't really fixed anything, but you know what? How much are the... Oh, good God, these are expensive now. I was like, maybe I'll get a Thunder shirt for him. See if that helps. They've helped dogs in the past that we've had. I thought we had one, but I have no idea where it is. And so I just looked on Amazon. $50! Goodness gracious. We're making good progress today. I have a diver here who I'm trying to decide if I want to make a merman. Because I have mermaids. I could make him a merman. And then I have like a snorkeler up at the top. This was a stitch along, so the stuff didn't all necessarily like go in order. If that makes sense. So that's why like some things were stitched. Like right now, where I've been working from on stream was here. Like we did the mermaid, we did all of this stuff. Like this bottom chunk. But I do still have unfortunately, I also have, where's my thing? Here we go. I also have this little snorkeler up here to do. The otters are done, and the fish are done. So I just have her. And then this little guy here, who again, I might turn into a merman. I'm not 100% sure yet. And then there's the border. I don't know if I'm going to do the border. I haven't decided. I like it. I haven't decided. I want to, maybe, like, I'll see how it looks without the border, and then, obviously, I know what it looks like with it. So yeah. Either way, hooray for finally, like, making progress on this. I mean, I guess I was always making progress, but this feels like I did a good amount today. How did I close your stream again? Oh no. I hate when I do that. Or mobile Twitch has been giving me grief lately. Which stinks, because that's basically how I watch Twitch right now. Because I don't have my computer, I don't have my laptop. And so when I'm not streaming, I'm really not spending very much time here at this desk. I ask myself all the time, like, what am I doing to cause that? Yeah. On the iPad. Sometimes the app just crashes too, which is always really fun. Or like the sound all of a sudden cuts out. No worries, Emily. Enjoy. Launch me into other streams. I'll leave a stream and be in another, and then the person from before will raid someone, and suddenly I'm in that stream. Like, no, I don't want to be here. A moment ago, I somehow put you on pause by Oh, no! Oh, I didn't do the point giveaway today. You're right. Crap. Let's do that real quick. Good call. Thank you. I was having issues earlier with my setup, and I completely forgot to start my timer. He's crying right now. I can hear him. Like, he's just laying there, like, oh. Hi, Red Bean. I have one, I open merge. I have two of the same open. Hello. How are you? How was your stream? What were you up to today? Welcome in, everybody. My name is Megan. I am a neurodivergent variety crafter here on Twitch. I am usually cross-stitching, crocheting, or knitting, but we also do other crafts like miniatures. Sometimes we play games. Tomorrow we're going to be doing some Animal Crossing. And the next 2 weeks, we are fundraising for St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. We have $200 raised right now out of our $500 initial goal. So if you would like to donate to St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, you can do so right here. Oops. And every bit helps. Even if you can't donate, just being here and lurking is very helpful, because it gets more people to see the stream and maybe they can donate. So thank you so much for bringing your lovely friends over. I hope that you all had a good time over at Play in the Mud. I'm sure that you did. I always have a good time there. We are working on a mermaid cross stitch right now. This was a Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery stitch along from like 2022. And you know how it goes. Other projects come along and next thing you know, it's 2025 and you're working on finishing it. It's fine. It's fine. Hello! How are you doing? What were you working on today? Were we throwing? Were we glazing? Were we taking stuff out of the kiln? Let me make you a raid star too. Oh my gosh, this won't... There we go. Throwing some last minute pots and glazing. Oh, you did it all today. What are you working on them for last minute? Do you have a show coming up or like holiday things? Holiday orders? Looking at what projects I could finish and prioritize for next year, but combined with all the things I want to start. Yeah, it's so hard. There's always so much to do and so many things that you want to make. And it's like, how do you do it all? Because it gets overwhelming. Discusses where the comma goes in God Rest Ye Merry Gentlemen in song form. Oh. Oh. That's fascinating, Elf. Thank you again for the raid. Here is the star with your name on it to add to our star jar. If you need to raid and run, go do any post-stream self-care, take care of the critters, anything like that, please make sure that you do. You are, of course, welcome to hang out or lurk or chat. But thank you so much for bringing your community over, and raiders for coming over too. I was able to find it again. Yes, definitely give all the kitties some scritchies from us. If you like cats, have I got news for you? I've got 3 of them. 3 cats and a dog. And a number of outdoor animals that are not mine, but continue to come by, so I give them food and water. So, we have a whole menagerie here. Artemis is currently sleeping on her heated bed. She's very cozy. I don't know where Pippin is. Pippin! Wasn't what? Yeah. She's just right there. I don't know. Pippin! Come here, girly. Your cat has been stuck to you all day. Artie was on my lap at the beginning of stream. She started here with us. And then she left. I think Maple hears me calling. He's waiting. He's waiting. Oh, you know what? It's almost 6 o'clock. It's almost auto feed time. We have a one-track focus right now. You are also very cozy. Good. I'm glad. He's waiting. Oh, yes. He's like, soon. I didn't realize it was almost 6 o'clock. Time flies when you're having fun and making chaotic life choices and fundraising for charity. Also, I have that link saved, Elf. I'll take a look at it after stream. Thanks for sharing. I saw this video the other day. Speaking of animals looking at auto feeders intensely, of this family who have put out an auto feeder for the cats in their area that they feed that are outside, and it's plugged in, and they came out one morning, it's on their porch, and they discovered it was gone, and they were like, who on earth steals an auto feeder off of someone's front porch? Like, what on earth? Like, what kind of world are we living in? Well, they have a Ring doorbell. Rewound the camera. It was a raccoon. It was a raccoon who grabbed the auto feeder and dragged it away. And they found it later in their yard. It was so funny. I was like, oh my god. And they were just like, well, I guess I can't be too mad about that. Like, here we go. Here. The source of the food! They couldn't get it over the fence, but they got it open! Right, Bob? Oh my gosh, I was cracking up at this. It was like, he's just like, wow. Look at this thing. I don't know why it's attached to the house. I'll just take it with me. Yeah, he's like, oh my god, I'll never have to forage again. This thing just magically spits out food? Wait until my mom sees me now. It wasn't bolted down. I like how it got like stuck with the plug and he was like, the heck is this?
People.
Thank you for that follow. Welcome in. But like, now you know what? It went from, oh my gosh, who steals an auto feeder to, oh, raccoon. I get it now. You're thinking like one of your neighbors is like some terrible person or like a delivery driver. You have someone. Nope. He was unsupervised. Listen, I watched Oopsie last year tear into a bag of trash that James left on the back porch while he went to get like another thing. I don't even know what he was getting. He just like left the bag of trash on the back porch to take to the garbage. It wasn't out there that long, and Oopsie was like, "Oh. Hello. Some scraps for me," and just tore into it. For new friends, Oopsie is an opossum. Who was very young last year and would come and get food and water every night on our back step. And I talked with local rehab and rescue places. I actually talked to a couple of different people. I wanted to make sure I wasn't going to be doing more harm than good. And they were like, no, it's okay, like, especially with the way the winter is right now. It was a very harsh winter last year. They were like, you know, they do seem young if they need to eat a little bit, and you're okay with it. Like, it's all right if they have some, it was cat food, you know, but it was okay, basically, in order for them to survive. They were saying a lot of young opossums don't survive their first winter because it's just that harsh on them. Oh, I have to pick a winner on the giveaway, don't I? I got distracted by the raid. Yes. Last call. Exclamation point ticket to vote on what craft we do on Friday. Auto feeder time. Beep, beep. But Oopsie survived. Oopsie survived, and actually the other day, I was kind of glad that they didn't come up, but I was also kind of sad. The other day I was out with Patch, and I heard rustling along the back. Like, the neighbors behind us have a fence. We don't have a fence. And I turned the flashlight on, and out in the leaves is an opossum. And I like to think that it was Oopsie. And she's like, I'm all grown up now. I don't need you to feed me anymore. Like, I found my I can forage. I have a den. I have all this stuff. But, like, it was really sweet just to see, like, and I'm like, oh. All right, the winner. Red Bean. So it's your first time. You can pick from any of these crafts what you would like to see me do on Friday. I will say it is very close. Very, very close. We have a chocolate lab cross-stitch design, a yellow cardigan crochet, the cat couch is also crocheted, and the gnome Christmas needlepoint is a needlepoint of a gnome that says, I'll be gnome for Christmas. And then the last one is a game. Are they still here? I know I started this giveaway a while ago. I'm sorry. I wasn't distracted. You were. red bean. Finally getting back to your cleaning? No worries. Oh, I should have mentioned this too for the Raiders. I stream Monday through Friday from 3 to 6 p.m. Eastern. It is currently 6 p.m. So we'll be wrapping up here soon. Get a smaller one? Oh. Alright. The real winner is Allison. Allison, what would you like to put your points towards? Can do just fine with a twin. Yeah, get some more room. Alice, oh, A. I'm like, oh my gosh, no, everyone left. Allison fell asleep. Chocolate Lab, you got it. I will say that there are two that are only 1 point away from each other. So it's truly anyone's game this week. Ooh, an L-shaped corner desk? That's nice. That's what I have. I have an L-shaped desk. It's very nice. Oh yeah, a smaller bed will give you some more room then. Squeak. I need to WD-40 that or something. Alrighty. I think that's gonna do it for us for today. We made really good progress. We got, like, there was nothing in between, the rock and my hand. So we got all this done today. All that coral and foliage, leafage. I don't know. So definitely good progress today. Yeah. We're like, I want to say about halfway done with the stuff here. So, making progress. Yeah. I swear, I feel like this is gonna, this takes forever. Cross-stitching is definitely like a slower hobby. And, you know, I've talked about doing the Heaven and Earth Eevee Evolution cross-stitch next year. And doing some of that on stream. And that is so slow going. I don't know if people know, like, you can work for a long time on that, and I mean, we broke it down the other day. How many, I know that we did this the other day, the math on it. Like, how many stitches I would have to do, like, per day, and it's a lot. Like, if I wanted to actually finish it in a year, hold on. Hang on, we're gonna do math again. 500 times 783. Okay, that's how many stitches there are total. In the Eevee one. Say I wanted to get it done in a year. I would need to do 1,072 stitches a day to finish it in a year. Hank's gonna need to work overtime. Listen, if Hank can start doing some of this on his own, well, we can do it. But I don't think we're gonna get it done faster, Hank. Oh my god. Well, thank you all so much for. Oh, wait. Oh, the vote screen doesn't have. Okay. I was like, where did all of our St. Jude stuff go? That's not happening. Oh, I know it's not. But we can make progress on it. And that's what I'm hoping to do next year, is progress. Hell, if I could... Oh, gosh. Okay. Let's say that like, even if I just did, you know, like 100 stitches on it a day, whether it's on stream or off stream, that's great progress, you know? Like, I just want to make progress. A lot of people have a goal to finish it in 5 years. Yeah. Honestly. I've actually been working in order to figure out for sure what kind of stitching I want to do. I've been working on... Hi! It's a Pippin! Come here! I've actually been working on another full coverage piece. And I've been trying to just see, like, okay, what's it like if I try to shoot for, like, 100 stitches a night? And I've been averaging more than. So, you know. Hey, and again, it's while the the hyper focus is there. I know it's not going to stay there. Ben, hi, come here. I was calling you before. Were you waiting for dinner? Come here, Floofy. No, come back, Pippin. Chat was gonna. Okay. But maybe we'll work on, like, the Eevee one next year, like, once a week. I don't know. I don't know if people would be down for that. Again, it's gonna take a long time. So... Come here. Oh, big stretches. Hello. I have found a cat. She is very long and very wiggly. Oh, you are the best girl. You are the best girl. Oh my god. I love you so much. Do you know that? You're the best. Hi. Did you have a good dinner? Yeah. Oh. You're the best girly. Yeah. I'm glad you came to say hi. We were talking about how we hadn't seen you girls. Whoa! Whoa! I gotcha. I gotcha. Oh my goodness, you almost fell. Oh my goodness, Pippin. That was very dramatic. You almost fell off the backside there. She's like, no one saw that, right? It's just us. No one else saw it. That's okay. Listen, I slip too sometimes. She is. She's so good. You're so good. You sweet baby. Your fur floats, though. Your fur defies gravity. And just like that. Alrighty. So, tomorrow, we will Animal Crossing villager hunt. Because it's Thursday. It's game day. And then Friday, we shall see. Like I said, right now, 2 are 1 point away from each other. Yeah, bingo's going to continue tomorrow. And then we were also saying if I find one of the villagers, like, early enough, instead of, like, switching to a different game, we'll actually do the Thanksgiving event on the island. So that the villagers can finally have Thanksgiving. Because it's been Thanksgiving for forever. And I feel like that's just, that's fair. Yeah. We can give them a Thanksgiving. I gotta brush you. Ooh, yum. Honestly, there's no bad time for pie. Truly, there's never a bad time for pie. Right? She's laying down on my lap, so I can't move. I can't move. I'm stuck. Alright. Oh, you're gonna, okay. Sure. Oh, you know why? Because Artie just walked by. She's like, wait, what are you doing? Wait, take me with you. And Artie's like, I'm not dealing with any of this right now. That's fair. Alright, you know where we're gonna go? To someone that we haven't rated in a while. My friend Kenya. She's doing some front page stuff today. She's been on the front page of Twitch all day. And she's not done. So why don't we go and say hello to her? Because I feel like she's been live for 8 hours, chat. I started my day modding for her. I'm gonna finish my day modding for, like, she's still going. So let's go. Let's give her some love. Yeah, she's gonna be wiped out. Copy those raid messages. I know. 8 hours on the front page too. So she's, yeah. It'll be good for her to see some more friendly faces. All right. I will see you all tomorrow for some Animal Crossing shenanigans. Have a wonderful rest of your time zone, friends. Remember to eat something tasty, to drink some water, to take any meds that you have to take. Be kind to yourself and others. Remember you are loved. I will see you all tomorrow. Goodbye.